Hey guys, what's up? It's Jesse here from Pickle Madness, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Ronbus R3 Nova. The major difference between Ronbus's Nova series and other traditional thermoform paddles is the way that the paddle is encased in carbon. Now you can see here what a regular thermoform paddle looks like when it's encased in carbon versus the Nova series. If you want to see more specifics on this new technology, you can check the link in the description below to our review of the Ronbus R1 Nova. Let's take a look at the specs. So the Ronbus R3 Nova has an elongated shape with a core thickness of 16 millimeters, and that's on a polypropylene honeycomb core. It's fit with a raw Toray T700 carbon fiber face, the average weight of 8.1 ounces, which is fairly standard, grip length of 5.5 inches for those of you who prefer a double-handed backhand or just like a long handle, swing weight of 120, grip size just over 4.1 inches, and an octagon shape, which is again pretty standard, and a total length of 16.5 inches by a width of 7.5 inches. This paddle is priced at $180 US, which is honestly quite a good price for what this paddle has to offer. So when it comes to power, the R3 Nova is not going to play like your traditional thermoformed paddle. It's going to be a little bit softer, but that's not to say it doesn't have that much power. And this is typically true with Ronbus paddles in general. For thermoform paddles, they do tend to be a bit softer, though I have to say the Nova packs quite a punch when you need it to. And personally, I think the R3 Nova is a bit poppier than the R1 Nova, and that really just comes down to the increased swing weight and shape of the paddle, being that the R3 Nova features a more traditional paddle shape and not that hybrid, or some people call it arrow face shape. So while you're not going to have the same amount of power out of this paddle as you would in a traditional thermoformed paddle, you'll actually have quite a bit more control because of that. And when I was playing, I never really found myself struggling to hit dinks or drop shots with this paddle. In fact, for those of you who have played with the Legacy Pro, I would describe the Ronbus R3 Nova as a Legacy Pro with more control and a longer handle. You're going to have a pretty similar feel with most other 16 millimeter polypropylene honeycomb core paddles. When it comes to spin and the Ronbus R3 Nova, I really have no complaints. In fact, the spin is one of my favorite things about this paddle in particular, and that tends to be true with all of Ronbus's paddles. That's partially due to the fact that they use the Toray T700 carbon fiber on their paddle face. And if you don't know, Toray is a Japanese brand, and they produce what is considered to be some of the highest quality carbon fiber out there. And Ronbus just knows how to make good use of that. With this paddle, you're not going to really be struggling to get topspin or cuts, and especially on your serves, you can get some wicked spin that can really mess your opponent up if they're not paying attention. I can't really say that the spin is any different than it is on the R1 Nova, but that's not a bad thing. In fact, it's a good thing. Thanks for watching the Pickle Madness review of the Ronbus R3 Nova. If you'd like to get one for yourself or just check it out, you can do so with the link in the description below. You'll also find a YouTube exclusive discount code for picklemadness.com. It can be used to get 10% off any order from Pickle Madness. Check it out in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.